Bruce Wingus, and I'm sitting here talking with Roger Hoard, who is the guest guitar player for Crandall Creek Band. Roger, can you tell me a little bit about what your earliest musical memory was?
Probably, I'm giving away my age here, but Elvis Presley on the Ed Sullivan Show. My Aunt Sarah said that when he would come on, I would get my little toy guitar and get up on the coffee table and do an Elvis impersonation.
You did Elvis impersonations.
Luckily before the advent of social media, so there's no record of that anywhere.
So what was the next musical memory?
Took guitar lessons as a kid, and my brother and I had a little band, and then that led to us being kind of a local staff band in the Akron area. And then I joined the Wheeling Jamboree when I was 17 years old and became a staff band member.
And who were your influencers during all this time?
Oh, there's a bunch of them. I mean, the first guy was Don Rich that played for Buck Owens. There was Chet Atkins, of course. You know, later guys like Phil Kagi. Just anybody and everybody I could steal from.
Well, that's the way it works.
That's how it works, yeah.
So how did you come into being with Crandall Creek? How did you get into that?
I started as a studio guest, adding some things here and there on some of their earlier recordings, and then later on I got involved in more of the song creation, I guess, and coming up with guitar parts that, you know, hopefully enhance what they do.
And what do you like about being in Crandall Creek? What do you like best about that, Roger?
It's different than anything I've ever done. It's just, it's bluegrassy, it's kind of Americana-ish, if that's the right word.
Yeah, that
And it's, there's a lot of Appalachia in there, you know, and I love the material. I've been working with Kathy doing recordings with her for a long time, and I've always admired her writing. And Jerry just, I don't know where he gets these songs, but he gets it.
It's a mystery sometimes.
Yeah.
And so you're going to play a song for us now. Can you tell us a little bit about what the song is?
This is a song that I wrote. I was out running years ago, and I ran by a couple of dogs that were chained on the side of the road. And when I ran by, they barked and made all this racket. But when I turned around and ran back, they were like, we already saw him. You know, and it kind of stuck in my mind, so I wrote a song called Old Dogs.
Okay, let's hear it.
It's like this. They lay down by the road and bark, too old and tired to chase a car, knowing they only get as far as the end of a chain. All they know is hard to tell, from sight, sound, or sense of smell, jumps like a pup at their master's yell, and lets him know they're on the job just the same. Old dogs never wonder, they're old enough to know it all, and humble just the same. Old dogs never run from the thunder, 'cause they're just waiting for the sound of another master's call. I often wonder why a pup can't have more time just growing up. 7 years to one, you see, doesn't seem very fair to me. But they always come when you call, knowing eyes that look into your soul. Does a dog only get to live so long and have to die so old just the same? But in their dreams they run again, through the fields for miles on end, and in our minds we all pretend we're all never gonna grow old. Old dogs never wonder, they're old enough to know it all, and humble just the same. Old dogs never run from the thunder, 'cause they're just waiting for the sound of another master's call.
Very nice. Thank you for
Thank
sharing
you.
that, Roger.
Thank you.
What kind of dog do you have?
2.
What kind of dogs do you have?
A 15-year-old Shih Tzu and a 12-year-old Golden.
Well, you got to have dogs if you're going to write songs
They're getting
about
up there
dogs.
too. There might be a time where I may not be able to do this song. So. But for now, we're good. Yeah.
Good.